Here's Levine. He's got 8. Off the screen, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set and did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
Catching up on changes for Athens. Lopez comes in for Smith, and it's Iguodala in for DeMar DeRozan. Now here's Shumpert. Right side Shumpert. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Athens leading by 21. Pass to Levine. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Athens shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And so he hits the technical free throw. And Athens making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. .32 seconds left to play here in the half. And that one is hammered home. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
Nice shot by Smith. 15 seconds left in the first half. Here's Levine. He's got 12. With 1 on the clock. And well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Every chance he got, he went into the paint and threw it down hard. I mean, 0 defense being played against him.
Nada. He has had way too many uncontested runs to the hoop, but even if a defender's gotten there, it's been posterizing time.
Anthony and Stoudemire make up the forwards. Calderon and Smith are the 1 and the 2. And it's D'Alembert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Paul. The tray. Stoudemire grabs the miss. Stoudemire's got 4 rebounds now tonight. D'Alembert with a screen on Iguodala. It's Anthony with the drive. Can't hit from 12. Athens leading by 18. Outside DeRozan. And he uses the glass on the layup. DeRozan's got 6 points.
Shaky defense down low again. It's been a mismatch in the paint.
I'm sure they didn't go into this one expecting to get battered like they have inside.
Calderon, that's good.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Now here's Paul. He's got 5. Money from the wing. He's got 7.
How sweet was that? Honey sweet. Paul with great form.
New York trails by 20. Calderon dishes to Anthony. Fade away, and again it's New York.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Smith sets the pick for Paul. Lets it go with a 3, and he gets it to go. Paul's got 10 points in the game.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Stoudemire, the pass to Smith. Anthony, right side. The shot is off. Excellent D here by Iguodala. Paul outside. Drummond with a screen on Dallenberg. Smith with a wide open look. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one. A difficult situation for New York. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Calderon kicks to Smith. He's looking for Calderon and finds him. Smith dishes to Calderon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Dallenberg. Nice D from DeRozan. Athens leading by 23. Paul outside. The dish now to Smith. Back to Paul. Smith outside. Another 3 for Athens.
Oh, man, they are just putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively, it has all been working for them today.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find some, you're right. They get it back. And finally they hit one. And it's 8 points for Carmelo Anthony.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Paul outside. Drummond sets the screen for Paul. Out to Smith. Outside DeRozan.
Oh,
my.
hammer time!
Wow.
Hammer time!
Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you've got it, Clark.
And so it's New York with it. Athens getting their last shot to go. Scooped up. Dallenberg. And the basket good. Dallenberg's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
Paul kicks to Smith, trying his luck deep. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Not enough on that one as it misses.
He doesn't really scare a defense at all. You've seen him miss quite a few just like those.
Got that one up quick. Calderon's got 8 points. 1:10 left to play in the third. 16. Paul goes in. From deep, Iguodala. Again, Iguodala missing.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Smith's shot is good.
Good job creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Athens leading by 19. Paul with the 3, and the rebound goes to Dallenberg. Dallenberg's got 6 rebounds in the game. Anthony, the pass to Dallenberg. And he finishes with the dunk.
Things finally starting to come together for them. The deficit is still pretty big, but at least they're taking steps in the right direction.
Yeah, I think they're doing all they can do. Playing tough D, getting stops, and then taking good care of the basketball at the other end.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
And here we go with Jose Calderon. He's got 8. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Dallenberg with the screen on Paul. Calderon with it. Chris Paul covering. The rejection by Paul. Drummond with a screen on Calderon. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Athens ahead. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Really excellent feed here, and I know we're used to seeing this guy score, but he is no slouch at creating passes and opportunities for his teammates, and he showcases that skill right here on that replay.
Taking a look at Athens. Lance Stevenson is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then it's Brooke Lopez. And it's Gay in at the small forward. Shot off the screen. Here's Smith. The shot is off. Good D by Stevenson. There's a screen. Lopez outside. The kick out to Oladipo. Goes back up. Back to Stevenson. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game.
You know, the league seems pretty serious about creating more parity between the teams. A big sign of that was the last CBA, where the NBA more than tripled the amount of revenue sharing between the big market and small market teams. The little guys, I think, are in a much better position now than they were a few years ago.
Quincy Acey's checked in for Anthony. Acey misses.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Stevenson outside. And the three off target. And most NBA teams now can turn a profit with the revenue sharing and still field a competitive team.
And I think that's really important, that you try to balance it out between the large market teams and the smaller market teams. Clearly, revenue creation is different when you're in a bigger market versus a smaller one. So with the tougher luxury tax and revenue sharing, the size of your market is a little bit mitigated. And so therefore, everybody has a better chance to be competitive.
There's the pass to Hardaway. Dishes to Prigioni. Some nice passing by New York here. Shot clock at 6. The drive by Shumpert. Knocks down the 10-footer.
He's not their first option, but not a bad fallback either.
45-70.
On its way from Oladipo for 2. Again, Oladipo missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Shumpert dishes to Smith to the left side wing. Here's Prigioni. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Well, a new award in the NBA starting 2 seasons ago to Twyman Stokes' best teammate. And the first honoree was Chauncey Billups.
And the names of that award memorializes the incredible story of Jack Twyman and Maurice Stokes. Stokes, an NBA All-Star in each of his first 3 seasons, but in a game in 1958, he took a hard fall, hit his head, and thereafter became paralyzed.
One of the saddest and most moving stories in the history of sports. Stokes was waived by the team, and his family couldn't afford his gigantic medical bills, but his teammate, Jack Twyman, worked tirelessly on his behalf. A tremendous story of love, caring, and service in a tough situation.
Levine kicks to Johnson. Here's Levine. That's tipped. Gay outside. To the wing on the left. Lets it go. Here's Randolph. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
It's just going to punish you on the glass. It's pretty deflating right now when you're trailing and you continue to give up second chance baskets.
New York calls timeout. A different look for New York. Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Smith. And it's Calderon in for Pablo Prigioni. And Athens with some changes. And it's Shumpert penetrating. Anthony, the pass to Shumpert. Drummond with the block. Nice shot by Dallenberg.
They've gotten some good second chances here in the second half, and that kind of extra effort will go a long way into cutting into this deficit.
Paul kicks to DeRozan. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 13 points for DeMar DeRozan. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Athens.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Anthony can't hit.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Paul goes in. Smith with a screen on Calderon. Back to Paul. Smith sets the pick for Paul.